If your bed is shaking or vibrating at night, there could be a number of different reasons for this. The good news is that none of them are likely to be very serious, but some of them could be quite annoying. So we'll go through all the possible causes and talk about how you can fix them. The first reason that your bed might be shaking at night is because of a physical phenomenon called the Okabe effect. The Okabe effect, named after the Japanese engineer who discovered it, Hiroshi Okabe, says that if you have an object that has an uneven weight distribution or is otherwise unbalanced, then when it is moving in a repetitive motion, such as a swing or a jump, it will cause vibrations or shaking. This is what happens when you put your washing machine on the gentle cycle with a few mismatched socks in it. The imbalance in the load causes the machine to vibrate excessively. Now, if you've ever tried sleeping while your washing machine is on the gentle cycle, you will know just how incredibly annoying this can be. Well, a similar thing can happen with your bed. If you have a double bed and you tend to toss and turn a lot, you may notice that one side of the bed vibrates more than the other. This can happen if you don't sleep in the middle of the bed, but it can also happen if your bed isn't balanced correctly. Your mattress may have sagged on one side or your bed frame may not be sitting straight. Either way, the result is the same, and it can be extremely irritating when you're trying to get a good night's sleep. Luckily, there's an easy way to fix this problem. All you need to do is make sure that your bed is level and that the mattress is straight. You can use a spirit level to check that your bed is even, and you can adjust the mattress by rotating it 180 degrees. If these simple solutions don't work, you could look into investing in a new mattress. A memory foam mattress will conform to the shape of your body and help to balance out any bumps or dips in the mattress. Another reason that your bed might be shaking at night is because of pests in your mattress. Bed bugs and other insects can infest your mattress and cause it to become lumpy and uncomfortable. You may notice small bites on your skin in the morning, and you may see small spots of blood on your sheets. If you do find bed bugs in your mattress, it can be very difficult to get rid of them. You may need to call in a professional pest controller. But there are a few things that you can try yourself. First, wash all of your bedding on a hot wash. This will kill most of the bed bugs. Next, vacuum your mattress thoroughly. Be sure to get into all of the cracks and crevices. You can put the vacuum cleaner attachment over the areas where you've seen bed bugs. And finally, you can sprinkle some diatomaceous earth powder on your mattress. This is a natural insecticide that is safe for humans and animals, but it is deadly to insects. Leave the powder on your mattress for at least 24 hours, then vacuum it up. Repeat this process every few days until the infestation is gone. The next reason that your bed might be shaking at night is because of the weather. If you live in an older building, it's possible that the walls and floors are made of wood. When the temperature changes, the wood expands and contracts. This can cause the floorboards to creak and groan, and it can even cause the bed to shake. There's not much you can do about this except dress up warmly and snuggle under the duvet if it gets cold at night. Just remember that if you share a bed with someone else, this may not be a very romantic solution. If you live alone in a one-bedroom apartment in a small village on the Yorkshire border, UK, the building I live in is 150 years old and used to be a working man's club before it got renovated to apartments. So my bedroom is actually up a flight of stairs and in the attic of the building. And several times now, over the course of 2 years, and also this happened last night, my bed sometimes shakes. And it's a squeaky bed with the slightest movement, but it really does squeak a lot. And also, last night the bed shook first before I jumped, before I was startled by it. Heart was beating out of my chest. If you've ruled out all of the other possible causes of a vibrating bed, it's likely that the noise is coming from outside of your apartment. It's possible that there's construction work going on nearby or that a neighbor is renovating their apartment. If this is the case, there's not much you can do except wait for the noise to stop. However, if the noise is coming from outside of your building, you may be able to do something about it. If you live in the UK, you can contact your local council and ask them to investigate. They may be able to identify the source of the noise and take steps to stop it. In some cases, you may be able to claim for the loss of amenity in your home caused by the noise. Okay, let's move on to the next possible cause of a shaking bed. Another thing that could be causing your bed to shake at night is a lack of support. If your bed is not properly supported, it can cause it to wobble and shake, especially if you move around a lot in your sleep. This is common in platform beds, which are very low to the ground and don't have a box spring. If you have a platform bed, you can try putting a piece of plywood or a solid foam under the mattress to add support. Alternatively, you can buy a bed with a proper box spring. In some cases, a shaking bed can be a sign of a more serious problem, such as bed bugs or a structural issue with your building. However, in most cases, it's likely to be caused by one of the things we've already discussed. If you've tried everything and your bed is still shaking, it's best to consult a professional. A carpenter will be able to assess the situation and advise you on the best course of action. Well, those are all of the possible reasons that your bed might be shaking at night. As I said before, this is usually not a cause for concern, but it can be annoying and it can make it hard to sleep. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask away in the comments below. Thanks for watching.